Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and we have our second vehicle in the shop, so stay tuned and watch what we do to this one.
Hey there, fellow aviators and detailers. Welcome to my channel, The Plane Detailer, where we embark on an incredible journey around the globe, diving deep into the art of aircraft detailing. I'm Brandon, owner of Sparrowhawk Houston and a proud trainer for the Aviation Detailing Association, known as the ADA. Join me as we explore the world of aviation and I share tips, tricks, and techniques to keep these antique beauties in pristine condition. Let me be your guide as we go about preserving these magnificent flying machines that are truly pieces of art. So buckle up and hit that subscribe button to follow along on this adventure. Let's preserve the legacy of these aircraft together, one detail at a time.
Alright guys, welcome back to the shop. We have our second vehicle in here, which is actually going to be Brian's vehicle. We are going to be fully detailed washing this inside here. Took it over to the car wash across the street to knock off all the big stuff with the pressure washer over there. Then brought over here, we're going to detail wash it all down, and we're going to be clay barring it, making sure we remove all the contamination. We're going to be using iron remover as well, doing a chemical and a physical decontamination of the paint. We're going to be polishing it out, putting it under the beautiful lights here, getting this thing all dialed in, and then we'll be putting our Charlie ceramic coating on here as well. Okay, so since we don't have a plumbing set up for our pressure washer to rinse the car off, we do have the outside right here where Brian is rinsing his truck off right now. So we do need to get some plumbing lined up inside the shop just so we can rinse off cars. He did take his truck to the car wash, which is it's a personal car wash on the machines. Put a couple quarters in, rinsed all the big heavy stuff off. Then we came over here and washed everything in the wash bay. Now we're rinsing everything off right here. How much more clean she is just off of that alone so far. Well, and then we got still clay her and everything else. So all the soap that we use is great. Rinses off really nice and simple. Everything you see in our videos are always Skyglide products. We have our full aircraft lineup of things, and we also are coming out with our car care lineup of things as well. So everything that we use in our videos are fully Skyglide. Obviously, unless stated otherwise. But all of our stuff is mostly all Skyglide in all of our videos. Alright, once he's done there, then we're going to pull it back into the shop, and then we're going to blow out every water from all the nooks and crannies, and then we can start clay barring it and getting it ready for our paint correction tonight and coating. And in the meantime, I'm going to sit here and squeegee out the water out of the shop. Now that we have all the vehicle rinsed off, we're going to pull the vehicle back in the shop so we can start our clay bar process to remove all the contaminants out of here before we dry the vehicle off. The next step is going to be to dial in the lights. So what we're going to do here is dial in the right color, warmth, and temperature of the light to make sure that we see all the imperfections as best as possible, and then take this car up to prep it for polish. Got the lights dialed in, so let's show you where the swirls are, where our test spot is. So this is where our test spot is. So this is where all the swirls and scratches are showing beforehand. Okay. Right there, boom, that's our test spot. All going away. What I like to do here is work the panel with Brian so that we both can see as we're going by doing our paint correction, you know, that we are making sure that we get all the imperfections out before we move on to the next panel. So I use a 3-inch in the small areas and he's using the 6-inch in the big areas, and we're kind of going behind and inspecting the panel to make sure that all the imperfections are out before we move on to the next part of the vehicle. Unfortunately, I did not capture time-lapse videos of the other side polishing of this vehicle, but it is all prepped and we are ready to coat it. So we are coating with the glass first, and then when we get done, Brian will be coating the roof of the vehicle while I start, and we're going to coat the top side down to the wheels last. Alright, the truck is all done. Now we're going to get it ready for a car meet tonight, where we're going to meet the guys from Speed Advocates. We're going to talk about the Shine Time Luxury Expo detail. So stay tuned for that coming up soon.